I'm almost sad that those maniacal laughs got cut off. It hadn't turned us on yet.
No!
Now both the burp and the maniacal laughter that followed were muted. All right.
There you go.
All right, everybody at home. So, do you want to take it away?
Oh yeah, tell us what happened.
Tell us what happened.
Real quick. Everybody, welcome to session 3. Welcome back. This is going to be an hour and a half. Welcome back to Nat 19, A Tale of Somnus Domina, Jumpship Junction, the space and mech one. And there will be space eventually, but we got to start on the ground at first. I
got my 2 big ice cubes.
They got their 2 big ice cubes. We are recording this approximately an hour and a half after the last session because we needed to pre-record this. So if you are at home watching this on Twitch, I guess you could be somewhere else. I won't correct that. But if you're watching this on Twitch, we're not technically live right now. Just so you know.
We could be.
However,
but
I'm sure
we
that
love you all the same.
Real Logan is probably sneaking around in the background moderating the chat. So he's probably out there.
I'm gonna
that's
prove
a
I'm
cool
here.
comment
Watch
right
this.
there.
3,
That's a
2,
cool
1.
comment.
Look at chat.
Yeah.
That should prove to you that I'm here.
I am so confident that I am not going to do anything for that.
Because I'm here.
Or are you supposed to? Is that the joke?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, you'll be here.
That's the truth.
I see. Okay. Cody has committed to responding to himself in a week, but we have some. We have some convention conflicts.
That was an accident.
I believe you. We have some convention conflicts, so we had to record this in advance. So you'll be seeing this in advance. Reminder, quickly, even though we did all these today already, reminder to go to MomoCon, sell your college, and go to MomoCon.
Sell your college.
Sell your college.
Sell your college.
Sell your college, go to MomoCon.
And go to MomoCon. Do I put that in my notes?
Don't go to college. Go to MomoCon.
Don't go to college. Go to MomoCon.
Dude, if I could sell my college, I wouldn't be here.
Dude, right?
You know how much money a college could get me? I'm gonna sell it.
Damn. So
I went to
much
At least half a
money.
bill.
I went to a high-end culinary college for half a semester. I'll sell that
Yo,
one.
so did my husband.
Yeah, let's go.
Nice. I went to an acting college. I'm sure it's worth something.
I also
dropped
went to an
out.
acting college.
I
Yeah,
wanted to go
yeah.
to school.
I went to the Academy of Arts and then immediately went, fuck this.
Nice. Do we have really anything
In
else
school.
to majorly go over? We
No.
might have gone over it
No.
earlier, but anyone want to remind anybody out there seeing things in a week
No.
of anything that they should be aware of?
No.
Samsoni, don't say that in chat.
Oh, wow.
We love you all. You're all wonderful. And we hope that you all are having a very good day and week.
Yeah.
Think of the gifted subs.
Yeah, so thanks for the subs
Look at all
also in
those tier
advance.
3 subs.
Wow. Oh, we got a raid.
Oh my god. We just say that at different points throughout the days. Oh, dude, a raid. Thanks.
Oh my god,
what is
just
that?
clip that to add to somebody's raid message. Oh, we got a raid. Corinne.
Oh my god, a
yeah.
raid. Thanks. The recording goes down. I live me with OBS up goes up. It's like, fuck, sorry. He's 13 people. Thanks. Anyway, back in. Back in. All right, in that case, let's try to get this show on the road. Let's get back into things.
Roll the D6.
I'm gonna roll that D6. And you know what? You know
I'm
what I'm
still
gonna
number 1.
do? You
Like
are
a
still number 1.
D6.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Like
Cody.
the G
Cody.
cover.
Cody.
I'm number
but
4.
make it a
I'm
Cody
number
say.
4. Yeah,
Cody.
I'm number 1.
Yeah.
Cody. You did it
What's up?
last time, right?
maybe.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give you an inspiration.
Well, thank you.
There you go.
We do that?
I did do it last
Wait,
time.
don't do it to me. Please don't do it to me. I really don't want this.
You don't want the inspiration?
I don't do anything. It's the dice.
If I do it again, will you give me 2?
It's the die.
If you do it again, will you give them 2?
There's
Set
only
precedence,
right now, no. There's only spot on the
Damn.
sheet for one
No!
inspiration, and I could change that, but I won't. All right.
Logan, you should
So
give him a
I'm gonna roll this. You know how it goes. Whoever I roll has to give us a little recap about what happened last time, which was today.
Please don't
So
be
you
me.
have no excuse. Boom.
I'm too drunk for this, so.
Well, if you're too drunk, that's fine. Turning it over to somebody who isn't inebriated by any substance. Jonah, what happened earlier today?
Yay!
We got to Calypso, and
Looks at the sky.
upon our arrival at Calypso, we got to the guardhouse with our two little our ne'er-do-wells in tow, manacled, and we had a short conversation with the gate guard, one of the town guard, and through that we learned that in my absence there had been, since I had I frequented this town, I used to work here, and in Lester's absence, the old sort of infrastructure that was over the mine that mines these really intricate and powerful blue crystals has changed, and it is now a sort of like religious machine cult, and the Ignis Forge, and
Jesus.
what? I am completely accurate.
No, you're right. Keep going.
You're not wrong.
I'm not going to say
And
anything.
I'm currently on our search for Hythius, the bioengineer, the frame built bioengineer that had given me my prosthetic arm. We went to the preposterous hamster.
That's exactly right. That's where we went.
Did you? Sorry. Did you say hamster?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the place we
All
went.
I can think of is Dr. Hamster Meal from Reloaded.
The proximity hamster. That's where we went.
I had a great bath.
The precocious hamster. I had
We went to have a
amazing
nap
bath. Make sure
at
to mention. Make sure
At the
to mention
presentation
The
ham bone.
The President Harm land. But we got there, ran into an old, I think he was a centaur, right?
A Minotaur. And she.
was a
A
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
She was a
She was a
Minotaur.
Minotaur.
She.
The
Malin.
Stop it, Hash. The Minotaur. Stop! You bite my balls. You get out of here. Please. Let me do the recap. We were given a room, some food. We crashed for a little while. I'm a frame built, so I don't really have to sleep. But I was meditating with Killian, and through our combined eyes, we were able to see this shape on the skyline in the darkness, and it was like a lizard kind of thing. We weren't able to make too much of it out. It seemed to absorb some of the power that was around it. Some of the streetlights were snuffed out, and we shrugged. Had a little bit of a conversation. I revealed some of my backstory about how I was trapped in the mine shaft with a bunch of other people. And after that, we were on our way to the Ignis Forge, or at least the location where we saw the lizard guy, and ran into some, what were they called? Mechanomorphs.
That's right.
Yeah.
These like undead robot. Sorry, I don't mean to use the word, but the undead mechanical zombies.
So we can use
and
zombie.
We dispatched. Oh, okay, so zombies, fine. Sorry, undead.
Vanquish.
Or living challenged. And yeah, we dispatched them almost effortlessly. I was in my little bubble, and Vivian blinded a bunch of people and made it so that nobody hit me, and it was fantastic.
Vivian blinded a bunch of people?
Yeah, I totally did that.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. Australia blinded a bunch of people. My bad.
Thank you. Australia did.
Yeah. Australia blinded a bunch of people.
Australia
Okay,
did.
Hash-
I
Great
sang to everybody.
That's what I always hear, Hayden. I always hear Australia.
I always hear Australia. I'm like, this is the funniest shit. I didn't even think about it until afterwards.
Oh, Australia. It's like golf and golf. They sound different,
Yeah.
but they don't. Alrighty. That is functionally all correct. At the very end, you saw a green lizard, or not lizard, dragonkin young man who was watching
Oh, right, I
what was
forgot about
going
him.
on with the mechanomorphs. But before you could catch up with him, the Ignis Forge came to investigate the mechanomorph outbreak, saw that you'd already taken care of it, said they were going to take the parts back because they were all things that they had made anyway, and they needed to bring them back and try to salvage them. And in all of your suspicions, you asked if you could, because of your good deed in dispatching them, if you could see the process of salvaging them. And you were initially rebuffed, but upon your insistence, you were told that you would be allowed to talk to Caitlyn Rome, the supervisor of the Ignis Forge operations, and they would see if they could let you in to see the reclaiming of these materials. And that is where we left off roughly an hour and 38 minutes ago. So that is where we will be picking up from. Switch us over to Wabam! Alrighty. Let's get this party started. So, where is it?
Are we gonna play D&D? Oh, would you?
You gonna play some D? Okay, so players, what are we gonna do?
Oh, I want to
Okay,
roll a
princess,
D20.
you're gonna want a D20.
Oh my god. But the fact that there's definitely someone out there that GMs that way. Heckin'. So, you know what? I gave one to Omnis. I gotta give one to Lester. Inspiration.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh my god, we're
Good.
giving out inspiration again. This is
Oh,
crazy.
thank you.
It's true.
It's been so long since you've given us inspiration.
I
for
stopped
anything,
doing it a
Logan.
long time ago because some people started getting testy about the rules and stopped treating it like a fun thing, and I'm
Oh.
trusting everyone here will be fun about it.
People
And
were
I'm a
getting
fun person.
penisy about it.
People were getting a little bit no fun
Too
about it.
penisy.
People need to not be penisy.
I
It's true.
sincerely agree with that
I agree,
sentiment.
Australia. People gotta stop being so penisy.
So,
You killed
it is
Well,
currently-
there she goes.
it is
All
currently
right.
Monday, the 21st of March. I'd say between all the travel you guys did and the combat you did, it is now about 8:30. We'll say 9 between with your guys' travel. It is 9 a.m. I'm going to make the executive call that if you guys want to have taken a short rest on your walk you're
Please.
about to take, then you can.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go through
Oh.
your sheets and remove any effects that you guys have on you that you should not, such
I
as
think
your...
I removed my hammer, but I don't remember how to do that.
I'm checking.
Logan, I need you to leave that extra 50 HP. Don't worry about it.
Extra 50.
What?
Oh.
You have an
Yeah, just,
extra 50?
just-
Yeah, give that to Killian.
Sure,
Killian needs that.
Let me
Uh,
be even
Give
stronger.
Killian extra HP always. Thank you. And Omnis.
It's gonna...
Always
it's gonna
omnis, yeah.
And
hit
also
everybody with a
Lester.
short rest. If
Lester
anybody
could
wants to
also-
spend hit dice, please feel free to do so.
Do I need to? I don't think I...
Lester
well, I
also
should, yeah.
always
Cool.
needs
And I'm good.
always needs that. Wait.
Oh, that's a death save.
That is a
not
death save.
a death save!
But you succeeded.
Well,
Thank
Do I have
God.
to roll
sometimes
anything for
Lester do
myself?
be that way.
I don't need any. I didn't
Lester's
got
just
One
doing
more.
nothing, just going about his day, and then just every once in a while he's just like, oh,
Logan, donate to
Okay.
roll any-
No, that
was
donate
okay,
to
I'm
roll
good.
anything for
another
spell
death save. Don't worry
slots.
about it. You're not dying. I'm always dying.
Spell
Logan.
slots. No, you get those back.
No, those are long
for
rest.
Bard, long rest.
For
Okay.
everyone that is not a pack caster, it is long
Yeah.
rest. So Lester would have gotten theirs back, but everybody else has to wait till they complete a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, your bardic inspiration should have come back. Some abilities should have come back. It should say in the chat basically what came back.
Did
I don't-
anything come?
Oh no!
like
It only
you.
did. That only reports those to me. How fascinating. How useless.
Oh, how useless indeed.
How useless.
Oh no! There they are. Whatever.
Wait, love me.
What?
What?
Also, question: how do I get more bullets? Do I buy those or make? Them,
I
or
am
what
not
is it?
counting the bullets you use from crosshandle. I just cannot be bothered. You-
Okay,
You have bullets.
sweet.
Alrighty, everybody.
Bullets and bullets aplenty.
So are the Ignis Forge duders still
Mhm.
here, or did they leave?
So, you guys spend a minute watching them retrieve all of the components that have been corrupted and turned into the mechanomorphs, the light fixtures that they had twisted into them, the DGR that's with them, again, the DGR 101 Baron unit that's with them, digs up some chunks of the street so they can rip machinery out of the roads themselves to make sure they get it all.
Oh.
Once they have it, it is all loaded up onto a very large reinforced wagon, which the DGR itself begins to pull. The individual that had been talking to you all, the one that is Looks to be a roughly 40-something-year-old human man, pretty dark skin, completely bald. You see there's a series of what look like small scars across their scalp that look like they were probably caused by burns of some nature. You see them leading the group away, ushering you to come with them. Is there anything you guys want to do while you travel? You get a sense you'll probably be walking for about a half an hour to an hour across the
I want to see how else Caleb's has changed since I have left. In what other ways?
Okay, so it's noisier. There wasn't as much ambient machinery. Like, there was machinery that was used. There was stuff that you guys brought, and your company was always a bit further ahead than this town was. But now that you're here, there's a lot more like arcane technology that's been integrated into day-to-day life. This can be everything from the light fixtures to, you notice that some places seem to have mechanical alarm systems on them. You every once in a while pass by what seems to be just like a large contained box on the side of the roads that's just built into the streets that lets out what we as players would recognize as like an electrical hum that is likely a power station for something on that block. So there's a lot more of that going around. And you also notice that there are a lot more what look to be not quite power line like poles, but there are a lot more poles and fixtures that are set both for lights and also seemingly in preparation to extend more lines to deliver more energy across the town. But for the most part, they are relatively bare. They're just these large wooden poles that are erupting from the sides of the streets. Basically like naked power lines, to boil them down to their simplest look. What else would have changed? The noise of the Dazinshauff, which used to be able to be heard at any time during the day from mostly anywhere in the town, simply not there. Used to have a lot of machinery, a lot of welding happening at any given time, and there is simply no noise coming from that part of town in regards to that foundry anymore, which is the most critical difference that you notice. Beyond that, the crowds look a little bit different. Fashion seems to have changed ever so slightly. People look a little bit more like people in Junction or the Rising Peak do, a little bit more contemporary to our, as players, senses of fashion, as opposed to a high fantasy sense of fashion. Roll me a perception check, Lester, to see if you notice one other very small defining attribute that you might notice in the people here.
A perception check, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
That guy's pants are tacky.
Tacky pants.
Yeah, the fashion choices are really whack nowadays.
You'd
18.
also notice as you travel that it's not many people, maybe one or two, but you see that there are a couple people who have what look like either replaced or enhanced limbs. Similar to you, a couple of times you see individuals that have what look like mechanical plating or replacements for like their arms past a certain point or like a leg, and they look relatively shoddy, but that's not the kind of tech this place had access to before. But it seems like some people have been making up for physical shortcomings by using mechanical why can't I think of this incredibly basic word? Prosthetics.
Limbs?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I
None
note
of them
this
are like yours.
as we... Okay. I note this as we trudge alongside the Baron.
As you walk, as he tries to make idle conversation about 10, 15 minutes into the walk, his head turns, not enough to look back to all of you necessarily, but... You're quite talented and strong to be able to deal with mechanomorphs before we could even arrive.
Yeah, you learn a few things doing manual labor most of your life. I'm sure you know.
It is thanks to the gifts that our Lord Destimus has given us that we can stand any kind of chance against these sorts of people, these sorts of things.
Destimus, you said that name a couple of times. Does that mean anything to me, Destimus?
Pretty plainly, you would know Decimus as a god. They're the god of invention and tinkering. They're ostensibly a gnomish god, but only in the sense of I think gnomish. I made them, but I can't quite remember. They basically are a deity that invented themselves into a state of technological bliss to the point that they became representative of technology. The Ignis Forge, as a clergy, is the clergy of Decimus, an entity that is always trying to push the boundaries of technological advancement. And I haven't been trying to kill anyone's buzz, but I'll take this chance to note, they're usually a pretty good thing. Like, they're sometimes overzealous in terms of their desire to push technology forward, but the Ignis Forge is generally a pretty useful religion to have around in that they're apt handymen and mechanics.
Oh, we can't take down the evil cult because they're actually good? Is that what
Well,
you're
I mean,
saying?
not this, all as far in Somnus Domina, all clergies, the individual chapters should be taken by their own merits.
Sure.
But I just wanted to throw it out there that you guys would
That's
know
so
of
funny.
Decimus enough to be like, Decimus is not necessarily good nor evil, no more than
Gotcha.
technology itself, if you understand my meaning. But sometimes the call to advance is not necessarily worth what must be lost, the collateral damage that will
there's
come
no
from
such
it.
thing as infinite progress.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he continues on. You guys, you say that he responds saying that it is thanks to the gifts of their Lord Decimus that they gain what they want. What do you think about that? Is there anything else you wanted to bounce back at them, or just keep on walking?
We wanted to see that
No,
Caitlyn
I don't-
Rome chick, right?
That's where you're headed.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's who we're going to see, right? Or
Yeah,
like
you're
we're not
heading
going
to
see,
the
but
Ignis
that's who-
Forge, where the person they refer to as their supervisor is going to make the call on whether or not
Sure.
you're let in.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. No, because I don't know or think any of these men of the cloth would have answers to my questions.
Mm.
These are questions for Caitlyn, I imagine.
Gotcha. Anybody else have anything that they want to do, observe, or think about, or anything while you're on your way to the Ignis Forge Foundry?
I mean, I'm just along for the
No.
ride, and hopefully it gets us closer to the rock. So,
Do they look like, just like kind of like looking over the ones that had came by and like the ones that are going on, did they look like they could have done what we did? Do they look like they were
Yeah.
prepared to fight those kind of creatures?
They
Yeah,
came-
look capable.
they had
came
hammers
with
and shit.
They came with a troop of about 10 people. They did come with like hammers and more hammers, and some of them appear to be carrying firearms as well.
Okay.
They look pretty equipped. Whoever these people were, these guys, like, this is not a bunch of priests and whatnot that came. Like, this seems like workers and guards and warriors that came to deal with this.
Yeah, the main thing I was wanting to
if you
check and
didn't
see
know
is,
they
like,
were
you
the
know, if
the
they
Ignis
were-
Forge, you would probably think that these guys were like actual security
Like
or town guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that lines up with what we were told, honestly.
Yeah.
As you guys proceed forward and head in the direction of the Ignis Forge, and as I continue to talk to Vamp while I pull up something, this is professional vamping. There you are. You guys get a bit, the slightest bit, not all of you, but those of you not as used to travel, Lester, you in particular, though you're feeling better since you summoned Rorschach recently, the incline of walking basically to the top edge of this town does take a notable toll on you.
My crutch turns into a walking stick. Just like,
Oh no.
I'm flying.
As you're just floating along. Eventually, you do come up to this large building that you've been able to see at basically any point in your time here in Caleb's. You approach this massive workshop, clearly a foundry. As you get close to it, it has these sounds and smells and the aura of a foundry. There's clearly metalworking going on. The temperature around it is just notably hotter and drier. That's the same billowing stack of steam erupting from the top of it is noticeable as you approach it. As you get close to it, you also notice the architecture of it is atypical for the city. There's even newer things in the city tend to be built in a certain style so that it meshes with the rest of the town. But this building appeared to have been built with no regard for that. It's got a lot of crimson and brass in its construction. This building is surrounded by 15-foot walls of stone reinforced with iron on the top and running across it. There's a massive, almost ceremonial gate at its front. And then off behind this gate, you see this warehouse-like building with the thrumming and slamming of machinery, welding, tinkering, and all of this hidden behind what looks like this massive set of hangar-like doors. Upon this gate, there is a large interlocking gear emblem that you've seen on the outfits of the people who have brought you here, and I'm actually going to show this to you in a second. The more religiously inclined of you that don't have amnesia, which means Killian, would see this emblem looks like this specifically,
Okay.
but a more simplified version of just the 3 gears. It doesn't have like a relief painted in of like the electricity or anything, which you recognize to be the deific emblem of Destimus, very straightforwardly. As you reach it, one of the individuals that you are with, the one who had been leading you guys, puts their fingers up to their mouth. They let out a whistle. As they do, the gates open. They walk through with some of the goods and stuff that they had been there with. The one that had whistled to open it turns back to you. I hope you wouldn't mind waiting a second while we fetch our supervisor. I don't have the authority to let you in.
Certainly.
It won't be but a moment. And they continue to head in. The gates close behind them. As if sensing your skeptical, your skepticism regarding what they want to do, they do not take the salvaged parts from the mechanomorphs into the hangar. They seem to stop and make sure that they stay within your line of sight while the rest of them head inside. About 5 to 10 minutes go by. With seemingly nothing happening, the gates remaining closed again outside, until eventually...
We break them down.
We break in! Hope you had a dungeon map ready, Logan. You eventually see some side doors to the foundry open again. The same individual you talked to steps out, alongside a couple of other individuals wearing similar garb, but with them is an individual who, for a variety of reasons, stands out from the people that you've seen here. Stands out from they don't have the same color scheme to their clothes. They don't have the same pseudo-religious appearance. It is a woman who appears to be dressed in what looks to be like the torso section of a relatively foreign-looking, like, black bodysuit. They have a jacket made of a material that you're not familiar with. You as players would probably recognize as like a red leather, but it's not immediately familiar to you guys. And Lester, you notice more so than anything that when it comes to physical enhancements in regards to prosthetics, this individual, far more decked out than anyone you've ever seen. It doesn't take you more than a second even at a distance to note that both of their arms and both of their legs appear to have been, either by preference or necessity, replaced with technological variants. They have a large scabbard in which a sword is tucked into their back on their waist. They have long white hair flowing out of a helmet that completely obscures their face, that is covered in a red visor that have these 2 almost like little ear-like points on them. And I'm gonna just go ahead and show the art of them so the jokes can get themselves out of the way, and I can be like, remember the tone of the campaign, ba-boom.
Meow.
The moment I understood the weakness of my flesh,
Logan,
There's so many cats in the game.
have you seen Durarara. That's what her helmet looks
yeah.
like.
am aware of the
yeah.
aesthetic of the character you're probably thinking of. I haven't seen Durarara. I really want to. I've been told it's amazing.
That's all it reminds me of. But yeah, no, that's all. Also, it's kind of like Femme Dante vibes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
For those
I-
just
but
listening
also
at home
mech.
that can't see the art, so all the stuff I just said and also hot. Anyway, as
But before you continue,
what
I
is
whisper,
what is the word? The thigh sandwich area?
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Corinne.
I whisper over to
Very nice.
Omnis. I'm like, those are totally fake.
Yes, I
legs,
don't
I'm
believe
sure.
it's a cat.
The legs, right?
Yes, I don't believe that she actually is a cat.
Do you hear your
this
kitty senses
conversation.
tingling?
Okay, you
Love
can
that.
continue, Logan.
Caitlyn,
As she
wonderful
walks,
to meet you.
yeah, she walks over toward the gate, bridging the 40, 50 feet between it and the building. The heavy sound of mechanical footfalls upon the ground as she reaches the lot of you, reaches near the gate, puts one hand up against it without opening it back up for all of you. Takes a very brief pause as if to look over you. I heard that you dealt with some mechanomorphs in town.
Yeah, we took care of a lot of them.
I'd like to express my thanks to you. The townsfolk have been in a great deal of danger because of those. The townsfolk are generally unable to deal with them on their own, as are the town guards. I'm surprised anybody was here who could deal with them.
Well, we were surprised as you that they actually just popped out of the ground and started throwing haymakers.
I assume
We
you
saw
all
them
must be
before
new to
they
town.
changed. They did not look like they looked before they changed.
No. The machinery that becomes the mechanomorphs tends to be just ordinary machinery. Simple utilities that are twisted into something worse. I'm sorry, if you were there to fight them, then it must have been a terrible inconvenience to you.
I mean, they were light fixtures. I hate to know how strong something else is, if that's what we have to
Yeah.
face.
What if one of these 101s, you know?
Luckily, DGR units and other frame units don't tend to become mechanomorphs. It seems that there's an upper limit to the complexity that can be twisted into those mutations. No, instead, when a DGR goes berserk, it's because it was possessed by whatever this town's supposed curse is. That's much worse, in my opinion.
We had heard it started after the star had fallen.
Roughly. By stages.
Yeah.
Do you have some interest in the fallen star?
We
We're
have
more
interest in. Go ahead.
I was going to say we were more just worried about the machines and how they were dealt with. We did not mean to intrude, but we wanted to see them be destroyed for our own sakes.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mean to come off as standoffish, and I understand that our protocols might be inconvenient for other people. But currently the Forge Minister, who is supposed to be running this chapter, is absent, and I, who normally should only be in charge of security here, have been put in charge of managing the entire operation of this foundry. I'm trying not to go above my station. But you all want to see us resalvage these parts. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of want to see how the sausage is made, you know?
The process is relatively boring and straightforward.
We're always eager to learn new things.
And if anything were to be abnormal, some of our eyes are very keen. Perhaps we could find some kind of clue.
Tell me this. Why has such an assorted group of capable individuals come to Caleb's?
I personally, I used to work here, and actually, like, right within this area, I was one of the miners that was involved in a collapse a little while ago, before you guys rolled into town.
Ah, so that might explain it. I had heard that somebody here was outfitted with an arm made from crystal cobalt. I suppose that must be you. From the locals. From the mayor. And from those who have warned us of the strange things going on at the Dazinshauff.
Did you guys go any further? Did you guys continue the work, or did you,
We arrived after that venture had closed down, I'm afraid. We had already been trying to establish a chapter here, but by the time we managed to get our foundry up and running, the blue shell bucket was already considered a lost cause, so I'm afraid we haven't looked into it. The mayor has us working on a different side. The blue shell bucket is the mine where the crystal cobalt was being mined from.
Oh, right. Sorry. Rocks falling kind of bonked my noggin.
Understandable. So you used to work here?
No, Killian, go ahead.
Oh,
You talk to
certainly.
her.
I was going to ask, are you still looking to mine the crystal cobalt, you called it? Is it something you're just turning into weaponry or whatever? I'm just curious. I've never heard of something of that sort.
That was the Dazinshauff's thing. And perhaps if we had known about it, we would have tried to form a contract so that we could work there as well. But by the time we arrived here, the town had considered that mine to be a liability. We haven't been given permission, nor have we been paid to go back into it. From what I understand, all of the crystal cobalt that was being held at the Dazinshauff was bought out by a third party some time ago, and they don't have any left there either, although I'm skeptical.
Have you run any seismic scans down there since you took the place over?
No, we don't tend to poke our nose into places that we haven't been directly told to. Or rather, perhaps I should put it this way. If the Forge Minister who usually runs this place did so, they did not see fit to inform me. Again, I'm normally just security.
Okay. Well, anybody else have any questions?
When we brought some bandits inside, we had spoken with some people about things going on in the city. And apparently there's some kind of creature stalking in the night.
Yeah, I saw something funny on the rooftops last night.
Yes. It's something unlike anything we've seen before, and it's antithetical to what the Ignis Forge wishes to accomplish. But
I would like, for the purposes of this specific conversation, I would like a persuasion check from any one of you to be the leader of it, but it's going to be a group thing. So who wants to do the leading part of a persuasion check?
Not it.
No.
Not it.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
so
could
just a reminder of how leading
Yeah,
checks
if you-
work. Everybody makes the check who wants to be involved, and if they do well, they contribute a bonus or a penalty to one person's roll, and then that
Yeah,
person makes the
give it to
roll,
me.
and
I got-
there's the one that decides.
I have double proficiency.
I have good proficiency in persuasion.
Yeah,
What
what
are your things?
I have +5.
I have-
I have
I got a
plus
plus
11.
8.
Oh.
You wait, go for it. You haven't said much though.
Yeah, but the problem is Vivi's not really interested in this.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Then I shall roll. Okay.
Okay, so then in that case, what I want to have happen, because this is a group vibe check, I'm going to hit you all with a roll in a second, and I want everyone except Lester to make it, okay?
But
Okay.
So we're doing it for persuasion?
Yeah, it'll be persuasion. It'll hit you in a second. Don't worry about it. A little thing will pop up on
Okay.
your screen.
Like, Vivi is happy to support you, but at the same time, she's like, can we just get to the fucking rock already? Like,
Yeah, they're just checking her vibes.
All right, everybody except for Lester, please roll this. Lester, just hang out on deck. Oh, jeez.
oh wow, you
My
did great,
vibes
Killian.
are off.
Okay, so based on those
Oh, all
results,
three of us did good, yeah.
so Killian, you're going to give a +1. Australia, you're going to give a +1. Vivian will give a +1, and Omnis, you give a -1. So
Overall
Lester,
+2.
Lester, put a +2 in your modifier window, and then hit that roll. Go ahead and roll it.
We all did it, gang.
Yeah, we all did
Yay!
it,
They're just looking to each of you. They just look. They're like fucking.
So plus
checks
2 in my
out.
modifier window. How do I do that? Where's that?
So you see your modifier window in the bottom left-hand corner. It's not on your character
on the
sheet
whole
of like
thing.
of like
I
the
see,
whole.
I see. Yeah.
Just click on that. Click 2, and then make that roll.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey.
26.
hell yeah, bro.
Nice.
That's good.
+2.
I just like the
up?
idea of them looking to each
All
of
of
you
our
and
Okay,
being
vibes,
like,
every
just
one
to
of
look
our
and be like,
vibes are
Australia
pretty good.
checks out, looks to Killian, checks out, looks to Lester, checks out, looks to Omnis.
One of the seams on my shoulder, like a very tiny little bit of it blinks.
Okay, so as they are talking about the thing, about the creature on the rooftops, still standing on the other side of the gates, by the way, still with a gate between both of you guys, just to keep the imagery in mind.
We believe that thing to be a fiend of some nature. There's a growing unrest in this town, a distrust in technological advancement, both because of what has been happening here and because of the events of the Sword of Damocles being seen battling over the skies in recent years. Technology is frightening, and this town is just on the edge of backwater, culturally at least. We think that fiend is the result of that unrest being given form. And we think that to perpetuate the fear that keeps it alive, it continues to antagonize sources of technological advancement to make them seem more dangerous.
And it seemed to absorb energy nearby when we saw it.
Yes, that would fit. We haven't been able to catch it. We don't know exactly where it is choosing to live or if it stays on this plane at all times. We do have a theory. It's somewhat unfounded. We suspect that the Schaff might be more involved with that thing than people realize. Ever since
How
the
so?
Dazinshauff went out of business, the person who's been running it in Hythias's stead, they sold off all of its assets, including the crystal cobalt that they had mined while you were here. And they've been doing everything they can to keep the lights on. Many of their workers came to work for us. And they reported that the people that were in charge of it, the small, rapidly dwindling group, were desperate to find ways to keep it open. We think that, with them on the verge of bankruptcy and irrelevance, that they may have found some nefarious means to try to sabotage our work so that people might come back to them instead.
You think Dazinshauff is behind maybe this biotechnical creature that's starting to harass the locals?
We think it's a possibility, but we don't want to harass those who remain at the Dazinshauff, and we haven't been given the go-ahead. And because the mayor is an old friend with the people who run it, no action has been taken against them.
Okay. It's all really good information.
As for the refining,
You see them look back toward the materials. You see them look back to several of the workers of this place who are standing arms crossed impatiently outside. When they see them look back, they gesture to the wagon full of parts in a not impatient, but a very like, are we gonna kind of way. I would like again, and this is the same thing as before. This isn't going to be another leading check. It's also going to be persuasion. This is to convince them that you should be let in to see the process. Do we want to use the same people as before?
Definitely.
That might be the wave.
Okay.
I'm ready for my vibes.
You guys succeeded the last one pretty readily, so this one's going to be a little bit easier. Same deal as before?
Stand there and look pretty.
Okay.
So Lester, don't make it. Let's see what everyone else does.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Better than before.
Hey.
Instead of them
Hey!
looking at us
Better
noticing that I look
before.
awkward, I'm going to
So
smile down at them now, teethily.
We did need you just to, for reference, we did need you to wait, Lester, to see what the bonuses were going to be, but it ended up being exactly what you rolled. So it's okay.
Oh,
good.
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
You guys make the appeal. They look over you again.
I can't see any harm in you all seeing materials being smelted down. I welcome you in.
Thank you.
And they raise their hand up and they snap their fingers. There's this metallic clang from their mechanical fingers as they do so. The gates seem to come to life and open on their own. And they invite all of you in.
It's like a smoggy Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Now that you've opened
Smoggy
now that you've
Wonka.
opened the doors to the final area, Logan, we would like to start combat.
We attack!
Smoggy Wonka is the name of my drug dealer.
Imagination.
Good thing she's got that giant box cutter. She's fucking ready.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
Haha, Logan, none of us are boxes.
Oh, you're right. You guys are seen back in. They open the main large hangar-like doors, and as they do, there is just a billowing wave of heat that erupts from inside this building as soon as the large doors are open to the work area. As you guys approach it, it wreaks havoc on your fur, on your hair, on your stitches. Anything that could be disturbed by the heat, immediately uncomfortable.
Oh, this
poof
sucks.
immediately.
Can I leave?
I know. Whatever will happen to your hair?
As you are... Go ahead.
No, that was me sighing into the microphone, sorry.
That's
I
okay.
super fluff up immediately. Every single hair stands on it.
But like every section fluffs up a bit differently.
Yes.
As you guys are brought inside, you see pretty much what you'd expect to see from a foundry. For those who are not explicitly familiar with specifically what a foundry does, they are defined largely by smelting and the melting down and refurbishing and reconstruction of metals. Like they're all about reducing metals to their molten elements, pouring them, molding them, and then doing manufacturing after the fact. But the main thing that makes a foundry is molten metal being manipulated.
Yeah.
And that is at play here. As you guys are brought in, you see at least a couple of massive furnaces that have individuals wearing what looks like full armor that is a combination of reinforced, like thick leather and cloth, as well as mechanical sections, hoods over their head that have these what look like almost glass or plastic visors in front of them, a material you're not immediately familiar with, that appear to be using these massive wooden rods to stir these huge vats. You see the Baron DGR take that wagon of parts over to a lift where it is placed upon it. It is raised up, and once it is on a secondary level, it is locked in place. The whole platform is tilted, and everything that was on the wagon, all those mechanomorph pieces, are simply dropped into this massive vat of molten metal where they're being processed. Caitlyn?
Do I notice any sort of arcane, like, transference? Is there any sort of like energy being given or taken away? Because these things were inhabited by some sort of like demon or machine spirit, right?
Roll me, let's say...
See, that's the whole reason I wanted to watch them too.
Roll me either just a charisma check or... Roll me just a charisma check, just to check like the vibes in the air.
Okay, charisma check.
Air vibes.
You're good at those. You're a warlock.
Oh, I'm very good at those.
Except for now.
Yes!
I wanted to
You did it.
Fucking Tom and Jerry scream dot wave.
A little too hot for you.
It's too late. I can't scream.
Yep. It reminds you a lot of the Dazinshauff, except the Dazinshauff was actually a much smaller production, and you remember there was a lot more tinkering and manufacturing. So the heat and the sheer noise in here catch you a little bit off guard, and it throws off your vibes a little bit. You also notice, Lester, as you look around, there's a fair amount of religious imagery in here, in that the walls seem to have like murals painted onto them that depict things you assume must be related to Destimus. There's a lot of gear patterns symbolically welded into the walls. A lot of this just adds to visual noise and distracts you from what you're looking for.
Okay, noted.
But
I'm going to go grab the package really quick. Hold on.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I'll keep going. Whenever they're dropped in, nothing seems to happen. There's no like horrific nightmare scream from the metal or anything. You following where the metal's being processed from that same massive molten vat. You see, well, not from that one, but from another identical assembly line that is nearby. You see a similar vat being poured down, molten metal being poured into what looks like some sort of machine that is doling it out into various molds and casts and whatnot, where it is being turned into smaller pieces that are then being individually worked and assembled and cooled by other pieces of machinery and workers. The whole thing looks pretty much like a manufacturing plant. Certainly you're only in like one area of it, but it seems like when they said they were just going to salvage and reclaim these metals, it seems like they meant it. They just melted them back down to use the material again.
Okay. I was on the same kind of thought, like vibe, as like a ghost was gonna rise up out of it whenever it fucking got quenched. That's why I was like, because I know that my special thingy could see like ethereal shit, so that's why I was wanting to look.
For you in particular, just to be super, super specific, you do not see anything like that. You guys did note that when you killed the mechanomorphs, as I described to you in the last session, and I remember I did because it was today, the darkened color of the metal seemed to dissipate and it returned to being normal metal. You would assume if there was a dark influence leaving the mechanomorphs, it would have been at that moment when they became inactive.
Well, great. I got my hair ruined for nothing.
Thank you very much for letting us see.
I hope this is somewhat satisfying for you. I apologize, this can't be more enlightening.
It was actually very enlightening. I wanted to make sure that whatever was there wasn't going to, I suppose, return. Though, from what all of you have said, it will return randomly throughout the city.
Thank
you.
The members of the Ignis Forge, not me, I'm not a member of their clergy, but the members here are trying to work on ways that they might better purify the metals and ward them against this sort of possession. The problem is that they don't know exactly what is causing it, the exact nature of the fiend that is causing it to be this way. So, unless outside help arrives in the form of particularly powerful clerics or what have you, there's not much that can be done. That's actually currently what our Forge Minister is off doing. They're trying to look into better ways that we might purify the metal.
We had heard a rumor about how things were getting worse because people were making their way over and trying to mess with the star.
Yes, there is a superstition among the people of this town that every time the Starchasers appear and they try to find that fallen meteor, that they somehow make things worse. I couldn't tell you if there's any truth to that. Seems like correlation to me, but I'm sure it all blends together. That fallen meteor is tied to people's fear of the advancement of technology. The people of this town don't like anything that comes from the stars.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, you saw it, didn't you? About half a year ago, the sky opened up, and the battle between the Sword of Damocles and the goddess Vestius was seen by everybody.
No, of course I saw it. I'm just talking about... You specifically said people of this town, so I wasn't sure if there was more superstition than the sky?
It's all bundled up together. The fallen star, a piece of it crashes here. At the same time, the Dazinshauff becomes untrustworthy. Machinery starts going haywire. And as the rising peak starts trying to push their technology on the town, something that we support, by the by, at the same time these monstrosities appear. To the minds of the common man, these are all connected, and Starchasers appeared in response to some of it. So, people are associating Starchasers with things getting worse and worse. And though that's absurd on its face, Starchasers show up here, get a lead, and then tend to disappear. Who's to say they're not causing problems?
And none of them have returned.
We're not here to do
we
that.
heard.
A couple groups of the half dozen that have been here, a couple groups have lost interest and left. The first group that ever came here, they showed up around the same time the mechanomorphs did, and consequently, they were killed by them. The next couple were warned away, but as the Starchaser groups have become more and more competent, and such more and more cocky, they've decided they can handle more and more danger. Those ones, the last couple of groups, have shown up, investigated. Depending on who you ask, they've harassed the townfolk in search of leads. And then they've gone off seeking wherever they think this fallen star is. And then they've disappeared. Maybe they went home, but they certainly didn't tell anybody.
Interesting.
Any of these Starchasers that showed up, any of them stand out to you?
The first group, I didn't interact with the first few, I was just told about them. The last group that showed up was made of a group of people who all were, how to put this, more like me than they were like the people that are here. They had
Augmented?
armor. Yeah. They had a couple of members who had armor that seemed like it was far more sophisticated than the average mercenary or adventurer would have. One of them in particular, I remember. I didn't get their name, but her weaponry and her armor were knight-like, but in a way that seemed more like it was fashioned in the style of DGRs or other frame units. That group, they called themselves Starhounds. They were peculiar. But like the others, they've disappeared.
Did they disappear after they went searching for this star?
They did. My understanding is they talked to the mayor. They had harassed the townsfolk for some time. Eventually, word got out that they were here. They got a meeting with the mayor. And they found some lead, went off to chase it, and that's the last anyone heard of them. They briefly tried to get into here. They're one of the reasons why we have such tight security. They thought this place was suspicious, so we had to repel them.
Well, Lara looks at everybody. I'm
Yeah.
glad we don't
Yeah.
think that at all.
Yeah, glad we're so trusting.
This is definitely not a cult.
Definitely not.
Well, thank you very much for allowing us to come despite that.
Yes, it really helped us think through a lot of things.
I don't know exactly what your business here in this town is, but...
And at this point, they would have started seeing you back out toward the gate. The large doors to the inside of the workshop would have been closed. The heat immediately becomes more tolerable. And as you guys are seen back out, and assuming that you don't try to stay inside, you are seen outside the gates, and they begin to close.
They can't stop us all. Map it out. Run.
Quick, record it!
I wish we had that bit recorded in the last session so people knew what we were referencing. It's the Scientology building, go!
There's an aquarium in here, wow!
Oh yeah, we were talking about the Scientology speedruns. Yeah.
Oh.
We just speedran Scientology. And we got pretty far, and it turns out, not that bad.
Honestly, I probably could speed run through the church with one of my abilities, honestly.
It's a little factory. It's pretty big. But yeah, as the doors close and they clamor to a close, they just conclude their thought.
I'm not certain what your business here in the town is, but I wish you luck with it. And if you've come seeking what others have, I might suggest that you leave before something happens to you as well. And, as a final piece of advice, if you don't want to get involved with unnecessary danger, I would stay away from the Dazinshauff.
And they turn and they walk away. But I leave them up on the screen because I want to.
Understood. Yes.
Yeah, well, Vivian's annoyed. It's like, well, that was just a huge waste of time.
We have learned
Not
one thing
necessarily.
important.
No, we
The
got a
other
lot of information.
Starchasers call themselves names.
Oh, are you proposing that we have a group name?
I think we should think on one, yes.
So they're calling themselves the
camaraderie.
Starhounds. Kind of a
It's so
tacky name, not gonna lie.
obvious. No, I was
Yeah.
thinking the exact same thing. It's so obvious and pretentious.
We should call ourselves Vivian Star and the Starlights. You can all be
How
my
about-
Starlights.
Cook on it.
Oh.
Let it simmer, okay?
Oh.
But I like that. I like that energy.
Yay.
Vivian Star and the Starlights.
See?
Better,
I'm just
kosher.
like...
No. I'll do this thing on my own if we call ourselves that.
Oh, then we can't do that one then.
I know it's obvious that if we just get this rock, maybe things will go back to normal, but it sounds like it's such a pain in the butt.
I don't think that's quite the case.
Mm.
I don't think just taking this star will rectify everything. But yes, go ahead, Jonah.
But isn't the rock
Oh,
magic? That's what I thought it was.
To my knowledge, it is magic. What would I be able to go to the mine shaft that collapsed? Like, where would I know where?
The
That
blue
is,
shell,
and, like-
the blue shell.
Yeah, the blue
bucket?
shell bucket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would know where it is. It's a bit outside town. Like it's a trek outside town. To the point that there had to be like it'd be like probably like a half a day's travel to it. Assuming it's still
Is that the
perfectly
part they told us to
accessible.
stay away from?
No, the Dazinshauff is the foundry that Lester was working with when he
Yeah,
was
they
here
didn't tell
before.
us to stay away from the mines, but they probably
Yeah.
don't want us there.
Yeah, they
Let's go Goonies a bit
reinforced
on
that
it.
they don't know much about it. That they weren't hired to
But,
work there,
yeah.
and as such, they don't know much about it.
Right, but yeah, Vivi's actually asking the group, just like, I thought it was magic, so isn't that what's
I
happening?
think so. I don't think that's all that's happening. I think it's sort of a mix of this fiend or whatever the Dazinshauff, is that what they're called?
Yes, the Dazinshauff. That's the.
Yeah, whatever they were doing with this. They said they sold their.
They sold all
Cobalt?
the crystal. Yeah, cobalt crystal.
Hmm.
And apparently they're on their last legs. So much so that they may be bioengineering some sort of weird. I saw this dragonkin kid back in the alley when we fought all those undead.
We did.
Okay. What do you look like?
He was the only one that was there. All the other people were boarded up, but he was the only one that was there. He seemed a little suspicious, and it seemed like I could have sworn I saw his face somewhere before.
Okay, so now where do we look?
Well, they said 2 really good leads, did they not? If we want to stay out of trouble, stay away from the Dazinshauff. And the last
like we
group of
gotta go to
people
the
found
Dazinshauff.
something interesting with the mayor before they left.
Honestly,
I vote
I'm not-
Dazinshauff.
I'm not one for politics. Dazinshauff.
Sure.
What in the world?
Even though there's no T in what I wrote.
What
but-
is? Hold on.
What the fuck was that?
Okay.
All right, hi, we're back. For those of you who are confused about why the recording just skipped, it's because a TikTok started playing. Okay, it's been rectified. Okay, moving on.
God forbid.
Sorry, you guys say whatever you're saying.
Dazinshauff.
You going to the Dazinshauff?
Yeah.
I'm scared to click on Discord now. I'm scared to bring Discord up at all.
I got rid of the TikTok. I deleted it. It won't play on your machine anymore.
It's on my machine. What do you mean, my machine?
You're the one that did it.
Fucking, that's not
Mister.
very. That's not very PC language. We have some mechanically inclined individuals present. All right.
Question. Also, this is kind of like a meta world question.
Yeah.
Do I wear the fact that I have a DGR on my sleeve? Like, can everybody tell? Or is this just like...
No, absolutely not. People would know that you have a weird
Okay, good.
prosthetic, but nobody would associate. The thing is, your arm, although it's definitely of that same sort of thing, is not distinctly DGR tech. It's something adjacent, but it's something special and unique all the same. So
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
that's why
Awesome.
they noticed it was the crystal cobalt, but they didn't say anything about it being a
as soon as you said
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
largely the coloration and the fact that there's some minor crystal elements on it that you assume is why they put that together. But
Okay.
they wouldn't see that and be like, you have DGR stuff. They would see that and be like,
stand user. Okay.
some sort of enhancement.
stand user.
Stand user could be anyone, even that guy with the crazy arm.
All right, so you guys are heading toward the Dazinshauff. The Dazinshauff is located same kind of half a town, but it's like, again, roughly another hour away. Is there anything you guys decide to do along the way?
I fly and drink.
Fly and drink.
No.
That's dangerous.
You're gonna get your license taken away.
We're in a pretty
Start
back
bumping into,
right?
like,
There's not gonna be
two-story
many, like, big
windows.
shops or anything around.
There
high
are shops and stuff. This town doesn't seem to have anything in the way of like, at least from what you've seen, hasn't had anything in the way of like magic item shops or what have you. It seems mostly to be like groceries, blacksmiths, tinking shops, like that. Those kind of general commodities.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Just taking the diaspora of the local populace.
Nice. One of you guys pick someone. I'm gonna say not Lester because I've had him roll so many things.
Yeah, I can't.
Lester
Well,
should do
I
it.
guess I'm the face, but like plus
think
11.
Lester
Come
should do
on.
To be fair, this is very heavily on your backstory.
Yeah, right. I'm from here.
I go
Of course
here.
Of course you
I go
rolled
here.
those. Oh yeah, Lester, I know everything about your town, even though I just met you.
I'm gonna say Rachel.
She's in a catatonic state.
Could you roll me a d8? Okay. Australia's tired. They're tuckered. Thank you.
I pick up other cats so that they can rest on the way there.
Holding the cats. Fireman carry.
You, as you proceed through the town, nothing of terrible interest happens. You guys find that you get some interesting looks. You are a very colorful, interesting group of people. So as you're
Stand out
moving,
like sore thumbs.
especially given the fact that one of you is a drop-dead gorgeous woman who is flying through the air with ghostly
Hell
ribbons
yeah,
trailing
I
from her
am.
body,
Hell yeah, baby.
day drinking.
It's okay. I have a high tolerance. Ow! I bump into a wall.
Bird.
How did this get here?
Oh, put this wall here.
Who put this wall in front of me?
Oh, actually, Logan, if we are no, we're not. Never mind. Hold on. Blah. Keep going.
Okay.
Come on.
All right. If you insist. You guys move toward and you eventually reach the area that Lester, you would know the foundry is, from a part of town that is distinctly much quieter than it used to be. A lot of this section of the town, like the surrounding block around the factory itself, used to be owned by the factory. It used to be like storage areas. It used to be where workers would live when they were here, because some of them came from afar, similar to like oil rig work and stuff. But as you come here, it all seems to be relatively abandoned. This entire section of the town seems to be mostly unused. Compared to when you were here before, it is quiet and cold. As you approach the central factory, there are no sounds of mending or fixing or of machinery like there used to be. This place, compared to the Ignis Forge, is both literally and figuratively cold. It does not have the same dryness in the air that a foundry should have. Clearly, it has not been ignited in some time. You approach it and you see a similar large factory-like building with a single large hangar-like door reinforced. How do you guys want to approach the building? There doesn't seem to be anyone here. As far as you know, this seems to be a bit of a ghost town.
Oh.
Have I been here before?
You have, because you used to deliver materials to this place.
Okay.
You might not have been here all the time, but yeah, you would know of some. You would know this place as a...
Okay.
You would know your way in, because you would have come in to talk to people you were working for before.
Yeah. This is
Okay,
your old
I would
stomping
go the
ground.
most direct, the most direct route that I would, be familiar with.
Okay.
Like the front door.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Okay. There is, again, a very large hangar door that during service hours would usually be open. You approach it, and somewhere off to the side of it, there would be a smaller humanoid-sized entrance. You reach this large, faded red metal door that you recognize. How's your approach? Do you just try to enter? Do you knock? Do you guys try
just try to open the
Um,
door.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Is it-
looking to Lester on this one.
So, Corinne, what were you trying to say?
Is it safe in there?
It's quiet.
Alright.
No, it's fair.
I've been here before.
Yeah, but it's old.
They said stay away from here, but that doesn't mean like there's a demon
Doesn't
inside.
mean
That's-
stay away from
Yeah.
here.
They said if we wanted to stay out of trouble, we should stay away. But
Okay,
I
so
believe we're
I
here
won't
looking for
barge
trouble,
in.
so-
I'll like crack the door and be like, "Hello."
As you try to
Anybody in
open
here?
it, you do find that it appears to be locked, and it is secure enough that when you try to jiggle it a bit, it doesn't budge.
All right, who's up for a little second story work?
No, I don't mind. Let's go.
what if I try to
find
open
the
one?
closest window.
I could fly up to the window.
That also works.
So we'll do that with Vivian, depending on how serious what Cody just said was.
What would
What
Cody
did
say?
you say,
if they
Cody?
can't get in, we can do
You're gonna hold off a second until they exhaust their options.
I'll wait and see if they can get in. Yeah.
He just said, "What if
Yeah, you
I
just
try
kick
to
it down.
open the door?"
Yeah, I mean, he could open it. The
So
barbarian.
you're flying. There are glass windows as well as some skylights up on the top of this place to allow for heat to vent out. So do you want to like go and try to look in through those?
Sure. Yeah. I guess what's the closest window?
Flying up to it, it's on like what would basically be the second story of this place. It's about 14-ish feet up. As you go up to it, and look inside, I'd like you to roll me a perception check, Vivian.
Perception.
Perception.
First of all, is it dark in there? Is it dark in there?
I was
before
about to
I
get. I was about to get to that.
Well, I was going like, Estelle, can I get your goggles? Give me your
You got some
goggles.
great googly goggles there.
You're taking a little cat nap. Let me just take those goggles off your head. Thanks, love. Okay, I put the goggles on. Does that help me?
Yeah. Oh, Rachel.
You're good, hon.
Yeah,
So,
you're fine.
So, what did you say, roll?
Roll me perception, and yeah, since you have the goggles on, you don't need to do disadvantage or anything.
Okay, so just roll normally
Yep, roll straight.
then. Hey.
Why did you have advantage?
I don't know. I just clicked the thing.
What gave you advantage? Let's remind ourselves. Oh, keen senses, right? Because you're one of them ear havers.
I can also hear.
This would be for hearing or scent. Would be your keen senses. So not sight. So you would have been.
Oh, okay.
But the first one you rolled was the 18, so that is the roll you would have gotten, the 20. As you go up and you look inside, you press your face close to the glass and try to look in. Inside, you see that there is a very faint amount of light, like sparse candles that have been set around the area. Not enough to really illuminate the area, but enough that you can see somebody is clearly using it inside. As you continue to look inside and try to find any details, you see there is someone moving in the shadows that you can't quite make out clearly, but thanks to the goggles, you can tell that there is an individual that is shifting objects around inside. They appear to be, depending on how long you watch them, moving materials around inside, like grabbing like what looks to be big bundles of either wood or metal and moving them around.
Like just normally grabbing, right? Not doing any hocus pocus.
Not like it's alive stuff.
Or psychic, whatever.
No, it appears someone seems to be discreetly manufacturing things, basically in the dark.
Guys, there's someone in here.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, they're like doing stuff. I don't know. I'm not good with this technology thing.
Have we tried knocking?
What do they look like?
I can't. It's kind of dark. They look human.
Roll me another perception check, specifically to see if you can make out the shape.
Ooh, drop the second one. Nice, cool. They have a reptilian look to them. You can tell that they have a tail that is catching. Light is catching on their skin, and you see what little light there is not like illuminating them, but it seems to be reflecting off of these bronze sparkles, like flakes that are on them, and that little bit of reflection gives you enough of a sense of what they look like that you can tell this appears to be someone with like a draconic or lizard-like body structure.
Looks like a lizard guy. Maybe your guy?
Wow.
My guy was a kid.
I would.
Oh, the
dragon,
guy.
the dragon thingy.
Right, yeah.
Is Omnis still holding Australia?
Sure,
Or-
yes.
Yes.
Sure, that's what
Until,
Okay.
until I break down this door.
Australia would like to get out of Omnis's arms and just knock on the door.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
Just let my rolls go to waste.
Nobody else is doing this. I'm just knocking on the door.
I'm looking for them.
Roll me.
see what they're doing when you knock on the door. See what they're doing.
I
They
like
move.
to do silly things. So Australia, I'm gonna need you to make a skill check for me, and it's just
Okay.
because I like saying these stupid things. I want you to make a strength-based persuasion check.
Oh, are you fucking
Hell
kidding
yeah,
me?
bro.
I mean, you wanted to knock.
Persuasion? Okay. Oh,
Yep.
Jesus. That
I
goes down
changed
to,
it over to strength, so just go into your skills and roll strength or roll persuasion.
It's an 11.
I'm gonna switch that back to charisma before I forget.
Thank you.
You knock with a persistent, polite knock that reverberates through the area. Vivian, up top looking inside, you see that after a moment of knocking, the individual turns their head. You see light get caught upon a pair of very large spectacles that they seem to be wearing on top of their draconic face. They look toward the door and stop what they're doing, and they seem to just be frozen in place. They don't seem to be doing anything. They don't seem to be running. They don't seem panicked. They just seem to have stopped and are watching like a fright, kind of like a.
I think he's waiting to see if we respond again.
Australia just knocks again, like,
No, wait, stop.
hello, anybody home?
Vivian, you see the individual reach over and grab a candle with a little tray underneath it, and they walk slowly. With the light that close to them, you can tell that this individual has green scales, which is like the person that Lester described. They walk over toward the door, and they stand, and you can see them, Vivian, just on the other side of it, but they do not open it. They seem just press their hand and their ear up against the door.
They're by the door.
Australia knocks again.
So, anyone stop the cat?
They stop.
There's not doing anything wrong.
They reach up. Those of you that are outside the door, you hear the fiddling of a mechanical latch, and a small space slides open that you can't see anything through, except for a pair of reptilian eyes through a set of glasses, as it just gets up and looks around at all of you.
Australia just waves her hand like, "Hi, we're sorry to disturb you. We just need to get inside."
For what?
Lester?
I used to work here, and I was just seeing what this arm, and I show him my arm.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was
put
you.
on me. Oh, wait, you're the kid from the alley.
What do you want? Why'd you come back here? Don't you know what this place is like now?
Well, yeah, we do now, but I was wondering. Let me pick your brain a little bit. Pick your brain a little bit. We have a few questions, if you don't mind. What are you doing in there?
Did someone send you guys?
No.
No, we're kind of on our own at this point.
Lester and Australia, both of you
Yes.
roll me persuasion.
Sweet.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can
Not
roll
strength-based,
persuasion.
just normal
Don't
persuasion.
Ever again.
If I choose to do a silly little thing, I will.
I'd like to use strength-based intimidation. I'm playing.
That's called violence.
Australia just shows her teeth and it's just like, ha.
Okay.
They close the door over, and you hear it's very much that scene where you hear like the undoing of too many locks all at once. Just the procession of just
While they're unlocking everything, Australia just looks at them all and is like, "Why didn't y'all knock? Why?
I don't know. I thought this guy was evil or something.
the door.
You knock first, and if they don't answer, then you break in."
Then they're evil. Oh,
The door buckles open, and then you see this individual inside, and the young dragonkin that you see that is inside is a short dragonkin, green scales. You see that what you were seeing before, Vivian, his scales appear to be speckled with little flakes of copper. That just look like they become embedded into them. So small, they're difficult to see visually, but light seems to catch them and refract off of them. Very large set of glasses that sit precariously on the bridge of their nose. Their eyes, despite the fact this individual looks like they could be no more than 16 or 17 years old, their eyes carry just an exhaustion that goes well beyond their years. They're wearing just the clothes of an average worker, large welding gloves over their claws, and they have several tools hanging from their belts. You guys see, and I showed y'all a hottie earlier. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been more excited to show this art than that one. You see this individual? Look at him.
Hi, Sherman. Oh, he's so cute.
Sherman. You love his shoes.
Right?
Oh, the shoes are great. Yeah.
I'm sorry if I don't remember your name,
As he kind of regards you, Lester.
but I remember you.
Yeah, what about me?
I was one of the people. Well, it was me and Hythius that put that thing on you.
Do I recognize this guy, like, legit?
Now that you see him, you didn't interact with him directly, but you remember in like those during the period you were having surgery to have that arm attached, you were like in and out of consciousness, right? Now that you're up close to this guy, you remember that it was just him and Hythius that were doing the procedure to attach that thing to you. You remember him being skeptical. You remember the little bits of what you hear, like can remember of his voice and the conversations he was having with Hythius while doing the operation, being very, seems like we're doing a lot for this guy. Is there a reason? And you remember Hythius' attitude being like, it's everyone's duty to do what they can, as much as they can for others. But yeah, you remember him. Although you remember this guy as having brighter spirits They seem downtrodden now.
Thank you for what you did, you and Hythius. I
Yeah.
appreciate more than you know, but
Why don't you
where
all...
did he go?
Man, that's the question, isn't it? Why don't you guys come
Yeah.
inside?
Come on, guys. He's cool.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
As you guys are led inside, the lack of natural light in this place. Like, there's light coming in through the upper windows, but there is a doldrum to the inside of this foundry that could only be represented by the scene being color graded almost into grayscale. This place is dead and depressed. It leads you inside. There's tarps over various tables. There's what looks to be a rudimentary conveyor belt that seems to be gathering dust. Brings you in. He brings out a couple of stools, puts them next to some other things, shoves a box out so that you guys all have something to sit on.
I don't know if you came here to try to do business. If you want answers to stuff, I guess I'll do what I can for you, but not much of the stuff around here is working these days. And if you're here because the townsfolk sent you, there's not much I can do for you.
Why would the town?
Are you what's been hopping up across the rooftops?
No. Do I? Oh, I wish I had. No. I'm not.
Why would the townsfolk send us here?
Well, Hythius was a huge advocate of taking whatever the Stained Screw Union and Rising Peak would give us. He was really about trying to integrate whatever new tech he could into this place, as well as accepting those frame units that they brought over to help with mining. When everything started going bad in this town without Hythius around, the townsfolk started associating this place with everything going wrong.
Do you know why Hythius left and where he went?
I wish I did.
When did
I
you see
wish
him
he'd
last?
come. He locked his office. He told me that he'd try to get back as soon as he could, but that there were some things that he had to get to the bottom of. And then he took off. I think that he left because he had some unanswered questions about the crystal cobalt. We were told to refine it.
too.
We sold a bunch of it, but we don't really know much about what it is.
You see, he like
You probably know what that is, but
he hops off of the stool that he had just gotten on. He's like,
1 second.
and he goes off into the back for a second, takes a tarp off of a particular desk, and then he brings over what appears to be a short sword, a relatively rudimentary looking one. But he brings over a short sword that, he brings a candle to it and it catches the light. The blade on it, it's not crystal, but it appears to be reinforced with and have integrated into it this bluish speckled metal, and the edge of it appears to be made of what seems to be this semi-translucent blue crystal that is faded, but of the same hue as Lester's arm.
This stuff. This was the last good thing and the worst thing that ever happened to the Dazinshauff.
Sherman,
Yeah.
it's killing me. What?
The arm.
My prosthetic is, yes, it's killing me.
I'm sorry.
Good.
By all accounts, you should probably dispose of that sword if it's having the effect it is on Lester.
Well, I don't think that exposure to these things, I mean, they're a bit volatile. They've been known to explode. But beyond that, they don't seem to have adverse effects on people. But that thing, that arm of yours, that was something that... Hythius was the first one to find any of that crystal. He was the first person to, well, he was
looking into possible excavation sites. He found a big old chunk of it. He's the one that convinced the town and worked toward setting up a proper mining operation there. But among the crystal, he found something else that was like it. And he made refining that thing he found into a pet project. I'm pretty sure whatever it was ended up being that arm. Your arm's more
So
than
it's
just
not
this
just
stuff.
the kobold that is in that arm, and you think the other thing is what's killing him, not the kobold.
I imagine that arm probably has a particularly pure iteration of this crystal inside of it. A lot of this crystal's just inert. The majority of it we refine down ends up basically just being like glass. But I think that Hythius probably found something, like a super dense core made of it. Maybe he intended... Sorry, go ahead.
Is that what was on the other side of what we were trying to mine the day everything went south?
Maybe. The deeper that mine went, the more we found that crystal and pure chunks of it. But I couldn't tell you. It feels like the start and the end of that whole operation were never made clear to me. I was just here to learn from Hythius.
Can you help me? My friends all have other things that they would like to talk to you about, but
No, I think this is important. Get that arm looked at by someone who has worked up close with it before. Perhaps they can tell us more about it.
Well...
Yeah, I didn't know you were still here. I don't know if I would have even answered Quorium's message if I'd known you were still here.
Oh. Hythius left. And Flaxen became mayor, and things were okay for a bit. But superstition started to take over. This place's reputation and its lack of work started to demoralize Flaxen. And those Ignis Forge guys started to move in, and they made some deal with him. He turned his attention over to them. The city's work with us stopped. And very slowly, we lost all of our business and our people. The Ignis Forge offered to buy us out, but I couldn't make that decision without Hythius here. And so, as everybody left one by one, I did what I could to keep this place afloat. I eventually sold our entire stockpile of that crystal cobalt to these military guys who came around. And I've been using that money. A bunch of frame built. I don't know much about them. The guy I talked to was kind of scary. He didn't seem like he wanted me to ask that many questions.
What do you look like? Do you know what the name of their band was called? This military band?
They just said they were representing a third-party employer. They seem to be mostly frame-built. I only talked to like half a dozen of them. The fashion was odd. I assumed he must be from the Rising Peak. At first, I actually assumed that they were probably members of the Stainscrew Union, but not so much anymore. But they bought it all out. Everybody left but me. And I'm just trying to keep the lights on until Hythius comes back.
What were you working on when we were...
Sorry, you first.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to ask if you and the Ignis Forge were on bad terms. They had said that to stay out of trouble, not to come over here.
Yeah. They don't like that I didn't sell the property to them, I think. And, I can't say I like them very much. They took all our work. We don't have the pleasure of being, having a benefactor that is a god. We're just a local business. We don't got the staying power they do. Not anymore. Not without Hythius here to make things make sense. I've been trying to hit some kind of deal with the mayor. I've been saying maybe I could work with them, but he's so absolutely adamant that if the Ignis Forge is going to work with the Dazinshauff, we have to sell the entire business to them. I just can't. And every time Starchasers come around, things just get harder for us.
I'll see if we can't talk to the Mayor Flaxen. Maybe get a good word in for the Dazinshauff again.
Would you do that?
I would. I'm not saying I can, but I would.
Why are they trying to buy? You said that you sold everything of the crystal cobalt, and you are barely keeping yourself afloat. If they want you to sell so desperately, you must have something that they desperately want. If they don't even refuse to work with you unless you sell.
I don't know. Maybe to make sure they have absolutely no competition. I don't really got a head for this stuff. I just worked under Hythius. I wasn't even in charge. After Hythius left, there were still 2 guys up the chain of command above me, but then they quit whenever money started getting tight, and somehow I ended up running the place. You mentioned that you were, 2 things. I don't think that anybody but Hythius is really qualified to look at that arm of yours, but Hythius believed that people should do everything they can for the betterment of others, so if you want my help, I'll do what I can, I promise.
You'll know more than anyone that I have seen since you guys put this thing on me.
And the other thing, if I promise to help you, could you maybe do something for me, apart from this mayor thing?
Depends on what it is.
I saw that you were strong enough to take down those mechanomorphs. So you guys must, be pretty strong and talented, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's that thing, you mentioned it. That shadowy thing that corrupts machinery. Sometimes it possesses it, and sometimes it turns it into mechanomorphs. Everybody... I don't understand why, but everybody thinks that thing is connected to this place. Maybe if you guys got rid of it, maybe if you destroyed it, or figured out what it was, maybe some work would start to come back here, and people would start to trust the Dazinshauff again. So, would you guys be willing to help me get rid of that thing?
I think that was probably already on our list to begin with anyway.
Cool.
Any information you have would be helpful.
Yeah, what do you know about it? You've been here longer than we have.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems to become more active as people become more afraid of technology. I think that's probably intentional. Hythius had actually talked about how he theorized that kind of thing might start to happen. Said that there were certain fiends that were born of the insecurities and negative emotions within mortal hearts. And he thought, after the whole sort of Damocles thing in the sky, he suspected that might have some ramifications. I wish that he could have been here to see it, but I think I think that thing is fiendish in nature. And I didn't send for them, but I knew this other group who I was talking to about it. Some other tinkerers like me. No. Oh, no. Them? Mm-mm. They tried to break in here.
Oh my god. Why would anybody do that?
Why would they?
I mostly just, I say try. They broke in here and I hid and they left. But, there was this other group, some friends, I guess, and more colleagues, that thought that we should ask a spiritualist. We should try to call for the help of a powerful spiritualist to come and try to appraise what that thing is. And they did. They put word out to a shrine, one that deals with exorcisms and dealing with spirits and fiends and such. But I lost track of those guys. I don't know where they went. They got tired. They wanted to investigate on their own, and then they disappeared. I'm pretty sure. I heard rumors that there was a shrine keeper who had come to town recently. I haven't been able to find them, but I think they came in response to us contacting that shrine. So I think they might be the person who came in response. And I think that maybe they might know what this thing is or how to deal with it. I don't know much about them, and people don't seem to want to talk about them because everyone is so anti-outsider these days. But if you found them, this shrine maiden, then maybe she could help figure it out, and maybe you could get rid of it and tell people the Dazinshauff helped to do it.
What shrine were they from?
I don't know the name of it. It's just one that's off in the mountains. Not one that, from what I understand, it's not one that prays to a god or anything. It was just like a order of spiritualists.
Do you know where in the mountains they're from?
Mm-mm.
Helpful.
Fun.
Well, I was kind of busy. I didn't know the whole plan.
Should be simple enough.
When you say the mountains, do you mean within the Midnight Peaks themselves? Do you mean other mountains?
The Midnight Peaks.
Okay.
They contacted a shrine that was close enough that the people who responded could get here kind of quick, you know?
Do you know the name of this person that they contacted, at least?
It's the Rena something, I think. Rena or Renee.
Do you know what species, what they look like, any details? It's hard to find somebody that you don't even know what you're looking for.
As though progressively more scared to answer your questions, they just give a little head shake at you to be like, mm-mm.
Maybe I can... It's like, you seem like a smart guy. I mean, you really want us to find the answers to your problem, don't you?
Yeah.
He sounds so worried.
Can I use my persuasion to kind of charm him?
Well, to what end? He doesn't seem like I will let you know. He doesn't seem like he's being dishonest. He seems like he is trying to produce.
No, but maybe if I calm him down a little bit.
Oh, I see. Roll persuasion.
You know, he's a little nervous. He just needs to make sure that he could trust us, especially me. Eh?
Oh, nice.
Damn, Jesus, dude.
Wow. What do you expect? Rolls a 9, gets a 20.
How about it, Sugar Pea?
They one of them, I think one of them left like a copy of some of the information that they were looking into. I'll try to go get it and I'll quickly look through it. I'll see if it has anything from them.
Thank
Yeah,
you. That'd
anything
be
helps.
helpful. Yeah.
They
What
get
the-
up. They start walking off.
Wait, what were you working on when we interrupted?
Oh, they walk over to one of the desks and they pull a cloth off of it, and you just see like an assortment of pipes that all seem to be going into this like it's basic.
Device.
Yeah, I've just been doing basic home repairs for people, and there's this one shop that has some plumbing issues, and so I'm trying to build a replacement for. It's not that impressive, but with all the machines not working here, there's not much else I can do.
I think it's mighty impressive. I love a man that works with his hands.
He looks down at his big welding glove hands and just opens and closes them. I do my best. I'm gonna go get that information. And he
Thank you,
Can
Gary.
I take a look around this the Dazinshauff and see if I see anything interesting? Something maybe, stuff laying around
Yeah, sure.
out of the ordinary? Okay.
I mean, one major thing that he left laying around was he just left that crystal cobalt short sword just unattended.
Hey, yoink.
I'd like to invest. I was like, I'm about
Yeah, if
to
anybody wants to
literally.
look at that,
Yeah,
go
no.
ahead.
I almost
I
said
don't need one.
Argentum, dude. I'm so tired.
I have enough of
Killian.
investigation. or whatever, so-
Killian, this beautiful tiny bean. Hold on, Raz, where the fuck are you going?
Killian is being
Yeah.
Cillian.
I have a feeling that Killian is going to announce that they're taking that, but a dog has interfered.
I also kind of like did that look because I wanted to see how nervous he would get. That was really...
Sorry, Raz was trying to make it escape. Killian is gonna go grab the short sword.
Okay. As you reach over toward it, I'll make a thing for it in your inventory later, but as you pick it up,
Cool.
so some of these words you're gonna know, and some of them some other people at the table aren't gonna know off the top of their head. But this short sword is magical and idolic.
Okay.
Yeah, right. It is a +1 enhancement bonus, so it has a +1 to attack and damage rolls. As you pick it up, it feels lighter than normally a weapon of its general. It's not big, but more than a weapon of its size should be. And your arcane energies, those of that your oath grants you, your divine magic, you feel like they connect with it immediately, i.e., if you had wanted to, you could use your spellcasting ability to wield it in place of strength or dexterity.
Fuck yeah, bud.
Other general things, there's 2 other notable features that you should need to know about. Crystal critical. Attacks made with it, the crit range for them is increased by 2. So for you, it would get like a crit on an 18, 19, or 20. But there's a brittleness to it that you should worry about. Just without forcing you to go through anything to really investigate it. It gets crits easy, but when it gets a crit, it might break. The other thing is the weapon has a particular sharpness to it that goes well beyond the means of just manufacturing. There's a quality to it that allows it to cut super seamlessly, very molecular blade style. To that end, this weapon ignores damage thresholds.
Good to know.
I'll be sure to add the weapon. It does not require attunement, by the way. It is just all that stuff.
You got
as a
one of
weapon.
those in the form of a giant axe to play.
and right next to it is a giant head.
Sorry, fucking pulls another tarp off another table. A giant
Thank
axe.
you.
He
A child
as
shouldn't have this.
as
and I
you
will
look around, Lester, you've been in this
Might wanna
place
ask him.
before where it seemed alive. It seemed very full of industry and hope and light. You remember the glow of the flames in this place, the molten metal pouring. Now it is dark, depressed, claustrophobic because boxes have been piled around. You don't find anything of note. It seems like anything of value has been sold. In fact, as you move around, some chunks where you remember machinery appear to have been removed, and there's just now big open spaces where they once were. You don't find anything of note beyond the somber realization that the world quickly moved on from this place.
Okay. All right. I guess I just sit and wait for Sherman to get back with those documents.
They get back. They adjust their glasses as they look down at what appears to be a copy of a handwritten letter. They said they'd be sending a human woman. Her name was Rena Savarin.
Would any of us know that name by any chance?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't know that person.
Sweet. Hey, it's worth asking.
Nope, worth asking. But this isn't even a roll for a thing. They are just not someone that any of you would know of.
But I'm so sociable and I know everybody lives there.
Ain't that the way?
I'm so sociable as you stash away the weapon.
I was just gonna say that's Vivi's line right there.
They should
shoving
already
it into your bag.
They should already be here in town because they'd be trying to meet with the guys who called her. I don't know where to find her, but I've heard that a shrine maiden has popped up in town. If you found her, then you could get her help.
We have her name. We should be able to ask around.
Yeah, and we got a few public houses around town that I know of, including the hamper where we're staying. So maybe we ask a friend at the front desk.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
If there's anything that you guys need while you're here, I'll do my best.
Are there many dragonkin in this city?
I mean, there's a few, but we're pretty rare around here, and I'm not really the type that other dragonkin normally like to hang with.
Their glasses sort of droop down on their nose a little bit as they say that. There's a distinctly nerdy vibe to this young lizard. You guys would, if it hadn't been made clear what they are, you'd be like, this guy's more of a lizard than a dragon.
Right.
I was asking because we had apparently seen one last night, or you two did.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
Talking about the fiendish creature.
Yeah,
It
it looked like a
quite
lizard from where we were. I couldn't
lizard-like,
quite make
yeah.
it out.
I didn't see it. I'm basing it
It
on
seemed to
Lester.
absorb the power that was surrounding it, like arcane energy that was fueling these mechanisms. The lights.
I've not seen that thing up close. I've only heard people tell me what they saw. A body that is as reptilian as it is mechanical, and a strange head surrounded by a crown of fire.
From where I saw it, would I be able to tell how tall it was in reference after seeing where it was?
The fact that you could see it at all tells you it was big. Like, it was at least, 12 to 15 feet long. Like, when it was hanging out on top of a building, it was, taking up most of the roof of the building it was on.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed pretty big.
We called that
So
a large
not
creature.
Sherman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you didn't tell me it was that big.
Shall we see if we can find them then?
Guess
Yeah.
so. Yeah, we got a lead.
Yeah, worth checking into.
Sherman, do you know... Did Hypheus ever talk to you about integrating with a DGR in some way?
Mm-mm. He was interested in them, but not really.
I feel like of all people, you deserve to know. I
summon Rorschach. And he kind of he floats behind me and gives a little salute to him.
Yeah, Rorschach appears, commanded mentally to do so. He squeaks.
Sorry, I forgot I wasn't on PTT. I'm sorry.
Squeaks. He brings out a squeaky ball. He throws it for Sherman. He shows up, initially intimidating, arms crossed, and then it gives a salute to them. Again, still managing to look down and cross, as it always is.
That's something else. This is from the arm?
I think so. He's as real as you or me. You could even touch him.
Sherman walks forward and reaches out very, very cautiously. As he does, Rorschach reaches a hand down and opens it. His hand, which is about half the size of Sherman, opens towards him, and Sherman just touches one of his metallic fingertips.
Squeaky.
This is a marvel.
That's one word for it.
Well, if we manage to get this place up and running and Hythes comes back, I'm sure he would love to see this. And
one of the reasons why I need to talk to him.
He nods feverishly, as if he has a desperation to agree. Now you see a little light just ignite within his eyes as he sees this thing. Just a academic curiosity fills this dragonkin. That said, we are double recording today. With you guys having this moment of, giving this moment of wonder to Sherman, presenting this mechanical mystery to him, and with you all deciding to leave in search of Rena, and with the suspicion that one of us might already have nodded off a little bit.
Oh, no. It is almost
the suspicion
midnight
that
for
one
us.
of us
I think that's where we're gonna stop for today.
Okay.
Someone got into the nip too much.
Thanks.
Someone's
Thank you
a
guys.
little bit nippy.
We nipping?
Thank you guys so much for double recording today, so that we.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What a hell of a way to spend
So
a day.
fun.
God forbid I spend my day playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Right?
Oh no, my least favorite thing.
Had a lot of fun. I know I said that earlier. I had a lot of fun with this
today was
session.
great.
too.
I love this party.
Me
I do too. We're growing on each other, I think.
Yay!
Samsoni, you don't have to say that in the chat.
Samsoni.
God, Samsoni.
Oh,
Just stop.
and we missed
Jeez.
it, but thanks for the raid.
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, guys.
Damn, all those tier 3 subs today. That's actually
God,
crazy.
right?
I think that's a new record.
That's crazy. It's a wild amount.
Logan, how
It's
come
a
you didn't
wild
do
amount.
for each of those?
Do we have to let the new people know that I do that? Can't we just put that?
That's like-
for any
Can we
of
put
those.
that
You have to-
arrow of my
you have to
life
bring it
behind
back.
me?
That's over 300 oohs you.
We've all seen Smiling Friends. I don't have to do the ooh ooh. Ooh ooh ooh. Ooh ooh ooh.
What?
With that, people at home, same stuff as earlier. We'll be at MomoCon this year. If you want to see any of us, either as Nat19 or as individual voice actors at any conventions or events, make sure that you reach out and let them know. It's very important that other people put us on their radars if you'd like to see us there. So you can reach out to them, or for Nat19's purposes, out to this little dog, out to Gung Ho Bookings if you want to talk to them about reaching out on your behalf. That said, that'll be us. I hope you had a great week. We don't know if we did yet.
Woo!
Hopefully we did too.
My week was weak.
Yep. Hopefully not.
Oh,
So,
weak.
see you all next time.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.